No more show at late night.
That's right, you pieces of garbage. We have nothing but illustrious guest tonight is Esther Dean, who's in a new movie, Pitch Perfect 3, the trequel. Comes out December 22nd.
Right, she has a new single, Another Life with David Guetta and Afro Jack, out now.
Same?
Come on up to this. Woo! Esther Dean in the building.
It's so funny, I feel like Arsenio Hall, like whoop,
Woo, woo, woo.
That's Jack.
Warm it up.
Yes.
That's the crowd. We got the dog pound up. Woo. Can we get some whoops over there? Woo, woo.
Yeah.
All the young people are like, what the hell are they doing?
They,
Esther D, how are you today?
I am awesome. This is fun.
You a star.
I kind of am now.
You are.
I am now.
Does it, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, yo, I'm a star,
famous.
I'm famous.
I haven't did that yet,
haven't
but
done that
in the
yet?
morning I will.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a star. I'm famous.
Do you feel like you made it? You feel like, yo, I'm good money now?
I was made it. I'm a songwriter. I've been made it. But now I feel like
Little light flex.
yeah, it's just a little flex. No, now I feel like I'm getting able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Right.
Made it. That kind of made it. I told somebody, I was like, I want to retire, and they said, well, you're too young to retire. I said, well, retirement is where you don't have to hustle no more. You know what I'm saying? I said, it's not about stop working, it's just not having to hustle for rent. They're just going to work because you want to go to work. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When you left Oklahoma, you took a chance on yourself. You left with like $500?
No, I left no. Okay, I'm from Oklahoma, moved to Nebraska. Moved from Nebraska to Atlanta with $500. Why would I move to Atlanta with $500? I really didn't understand what money was.
Right.
Because I was 20 and I moved there with $500. I was like, I'm going to be a singer.
But you believed in yourself.
I did. I still do. Yes.
Did people, were they like, you wildin'? You gonna?
Yes, because I went and I was like, American Idol was taping there, so I was like, I'm gonna go down there, and I slept in the car waiting for it to get my turn and all this stuff. And then when I got there, my tire went out, so it was $400 to fix the tire.
Wow.
So then I end up with $100 in Atlanta, and I was like, whoa. So I went and got a job at Target and kept on going to the studio.
Was there any moment you were just like, nah, I'm not gonna make it, like I gotta give up on this?
I gave up on singing at 21, 22, but as I gave up on singing, I met this guy, Tricky Stewart, and he asked me to come to the studio, and he said, do you want to sing? But I played him some songs, and he said, who wrote it? And I said, I did, and he was like, can I sign you as a writer? So as soon as I gave up singing, he asked me to come sing and found out I was a songwriter, and then that just took up, and I still never had to give up singing.
Right.
Just the pursuit of the falseness of being a singer. Yeah.
What was it like the first time you heard either your own song or a song you wrote on the radio? Do you remember where you were?
You know what, I've heard myself on the radio before I heard a song for other people, because of course I was doing the artist thing. And then, but my first time I seen a video was like, I seen Rude Boy, and like that was the first time it was like a real video.
Oh, you Rude Boy?
Yes, it is. I'm just saying, I'm really good at what I do.
Yes.
So, and now I hope to get better and great at this, and then one day we'll be talking at the Oscars, and you'll be there, and we'll talk about how we're there.
Hey.
You see how I put that in there for you?
I appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah, put that into the
appreciate
universe.
this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
No, if you're at the
Where's the
Oscars,
bread at
we're
for
there,
real?
like, no.
Songwriting or being an artist?
Songwriting.
Songwriting, right? Yeah.
You don't hear no songs about where they was and they life of terribleness about a songwriter.
Right.
You don't see Babyface on TV talking about he lost all his money. No, he didn't.
He still got that shit.
Just artists talking about they lost and went bankrupt. Ain't no songwriter went bankrupt. They go write songs.
Do you ever get offered, someone ever come to you like, you'll write a song for me, you're like, nah, I can't work with you? You don't have to name any names, but you ever know.
No, it's just really about how far the song is gonna go. If you're just writing it and you're not a real artist, or you're not pushing yourself for real, and it's not a machine behind you. I make my money from the radio, so you have to get there. I can't just be like, oh, you're gonna play it in the neighborhood, that's fine, but I have to live off of the radio.
Right.
So I have to make grown-up decisions and make sure I give it to people who's gonna get it to where I need to make my money from.
So your cousins can't hit you up like, yo, give me a quick hook.
I'm like, can't you write it? I learned it from you. Can't you sing? You give me a hook. The thing is, what's so funny is I let anybody write with me. Like my mom be in the room, I was like, Mom, you got something? If you do, you gonna get some money. You got something? They like, you done. No more. But I give people chances to write with me so they can have publishing, which is very tacky. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know. I am too good of a person.
You're a good person, because I
need to stop that. You get nothing.
You get nothing. Thank you for that hook. Now get out my face.
Yes.
Was it like being in a crowd and hearing people sing the words you wrote? And you like, I wrote that.
Yes.
You don't know. You was just like, yo, that's me.
Yes. No, I went on tour with Nicki Minaj, and we went to the Euro tour, and I did 18 shows. I just asked her, and I said, Nicki, can I go on, open up for you and tour? She's like, yeah. I'm like, really? That's so crazy.
What was it like opening up for her?
It was awesome. Like I opened up for her, and then Trey Songz came after me. And so I'm sitting here, and I'm singing all the songs that I wrote for other people, and it just like, they didn't care that I wasn't that person. They knew the song, they loved the words, and it was like wave, and it was a big crowd. So I was like, wow, look at me. And I said, I wrote it. I didn't know if I'm just not up here singing this thing.
What did the crowd? They were like, yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
Is there anybody that you've ever written something for that did something totally different with the song? Where you're like, that's not the shit that I wrote.
It's always like that. Like it's most because they have to put
Bastardize your art?
They didn't. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Fuck it.
So no, fucked up.
Yeah.
No, that didn't fucked up. I got paid from it.
So you don't even care. Once you let it go, it's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Triggy's brother Mark Stewart said, Esther, these songs have to be like prostitutes. And you have to go and let them do what they're going to do without you feeling emotionally attached to how she's getting treated. So my songs are my girls, and they gonna have to, however you treat them.
Damn, I'm glad you said that, not me. Oh man. I get it.
That's okay. She'll be fine. She'll come back.
What is the Pitch Perfect? What's your life like since that? Because now people are they like, yo, you're the black girl from Pitch Perfect?
Yes, they do.
Like,
I'm always, I'm always more than that. But if that's how they identify me, that's fine. But it's just, I like to do stuff. I like to stay busy, and Pitch Perfect is giving me a way. I say I let God show his ass, so it's just like, this is a way for me to see how God works. And then the next thing, I'm gonna go on Broadway and see if I win over there and see if I win on an Oscar. I just like to stay busy, and I like to challenge what was said I couldn't be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what couldn't you be? Like what are you going against?
Yeah, when I got to Atlanta, my voice was too strong, or you needed to sing like a certain kind of person, you need to look like a certain kind of person, to act, you gotta be a certain kind of person, you gotta be super ghetto, but you gotta be still, and I'm like, how about I'm just gonna win being me, and wherever I win being me is the place that I'm supposed to be,
Hey.
So,
I
read.
You know what it is. You talk about
I
people
read.
reading ahead of time. What's your favorite book?
Oh my God. Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh, all Brian Tracy's, I got a Tony Robbins coach because I like stuff like that. And now I'm reading this guy that is like 5 Minutes to Happiness, and it's like some stuff that they say like, when you go like that, that's almost like an attack of crying. So your physical is making your emotions. So if you learn how to like smile, then it's automatically gonna make you feel better, and your life is gonna be better. And it's all in the facial expression, and you didn't even know that.
Damn, bro, we know that shit now?
You know it now. Don't frown.
Don't frown.
Turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, you're gonna be the next Oprah. I can't wait.
I'll take
I'll be on your show, jumping on the
Boom.
couch.
There you go. And you get a car. You
Everybody, just give it out all your money to everybody.
Fucking Camry.
What was your first
I don't want
I'm balling purchase?
Oh, hell. Okay. So anyway, first balling thing. I used to always buy a house and pay it off in a year. And then I get more houses and pay them off, and it'd be higher prices.
Right.
Equity.
And then I'll just be like, I wonder, can I pay this off? And then I write a song, and then one time it was time for me to pay off a house, and Jay Brown from Rock Nation, he's my manager, and he brought me the check, and he's like, you get to pay off this house. And I was just like,
Yeah. We gave one check, bro.
The Gulf is real.
California.
But how long do you have to wait after you write a song?
A year. No, you have to wait a year after the song is out, but the first time you get paid is the lower amount. And then you never really stop getting paid, but it's always the lesser amount. So right in the middle, like I'm in the middle of, The Night Is Still Young came out, and what's the other one? Hey Mama, by Nicki Minaj, that came out in 2015. So I would start really getting the check at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017.
So the movie money comes in quicker.
No, but the movie money comes in pieces. That's what I used to. I was like, I'm not looking at that. That's
Right. This is your third
different check.
Pitch Perfect.
Yes, I love it.
Is it just like old hat now? Because were you nervous the first two, or? Like,
The first two, I didn't know what I was there for. So they just said, "Hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this live action movie?" And I thought I was just gonna be in the background, just And then I didn't know I was dancing. I didn't really know I was singing. I just kind of went because it was an opportunity. So when I first got there, I wanted to leave. Because I was like, everybody was like, "Oh, Rihanna's album we need to get you in there. You need to go to a studio." So I found a studio in Baton Rouge, and I wrote "Where Have You Been" for Rihanna in there, and MGK, Invincible there, because I was working. I didn't want to miss out on what I knew I was supposed to be doing. But so when I got there, I wasn't there. The second one, I realized that I need to be there.
Right.
And the third one, I was just full out, like, here I am. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. You've written quite a number of tracks for Rihanna. First question. Do you have the direct connection for Fenty Beauty? Like, do you just get on deck, or you gotta like?
Oh, I never do that.
What?
I never do that. I bought the shoes and I buy the makeup. Like, I don't.
Oh,
never,
you don't. Oh, you just
I
you
support.
Ah.
You always supposed to support. Like, I hate people asking for free shit. You like?
You can support niggas with a retweet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She don't need no retweet.
Like-
She don't need no sponsor.
Yo, buy my girl Riri slides.
Yeah.
Like,
She don't need no influencer. my numbers are low anyway. They wouldn't even pay me to fucking do slim
Oh.
tea. My numbers are so low.
You not doing the flat tummy tea?
I mean, like, whatever. They flat tummy. Now I'm promoting flat
Flat
tummy.
tummy
tea.
tea.
I didn't.
like you surpassed the flat tummy tea.
No, because I lost 50 pounds, right? I did. I just stopped eating meat.
Is that how you lost the?
Yeah.
How is that?
I loved it because I just stopped eating meat, but I kept the seafood.
Okay.
And then I kept 3 things that I want, like French fries, coffee.
Don't say
dessert.
fillet of fish.
No. Oh, I love a fillet of fish.
Ah, my girl right here. Fillet of fish. Yeah, you know what it is.
Why wouldn't you like it? What,
He doesn't like dogs, firefighters, or fillets of fish.
No dogs? How about
Big
I didn't
dogs.
care about the
Big dogs. I have a small dog.
Oh, good.
She's cool.
Nah, like, you know what? If you like
don't
a dog,
have a-
you don't. Pick
Yeah,
between
I had a
big and small,
puggle.
So, right. So
Is he
it's
that
small.
small?
It's so small.
Or is it furry?
I have a Shih Tzu. It's very small,
furry?
non-shedding, kind of furry, but doesn't
You
shed.
got a girl dog?
Yeah, she's a girl.
Okay. No, I mean, it's a girl's dog.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yes,
is it? I don't know.
Is it?
I mean, I live in the Bronx. Like,
I had a
everybody
boy
either has a
dog.
pit bull or a little dog.
My dog was like, yo.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
They said you're a little bit too masculine. I was like, my dog was like a man.
Got a brolic ass pit bull.
Yeah.
Biting motherfucker.
He like, what up? For real, he did do that.
Yeah, what's your dog's name?
Secret, because I watched The Secret and I
Oh.
named my baby Secret.
Damn, that's supposed to be tricky on the street. People like, what's your dog's name? You're like, secret.
They're like, hey, you can't tell me your fucking dog's
You
name.
on, put you on.
Smoke. Yeah, go
What else
away.
is? What else you got coming up? Because
Well,
you seem to have all types of.
yes, I do.
You got a children's book coming out or something?
I should. You know what? People keep on telling me I need to write a book, but I just be like, for what? Anyway, but like, I really want to show people how I get to where I am using The Secret, because I use it every time. And I like, if you look, my notebooks look like this. Of your table, just writing down like this happened on December 2nd, and then, but I manifested it, June 2016. So I have books and books and books of when it came true, and I have the vision boards of when it came true. So not only do I say I believe it, I have proof for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said I was going to do this and I did
Yeah,
it. Look,
but I have it on
wrote it 2 years ago.
exactly. And it's spooky. Like, it's great. I love it. The magic of life that nobody else lives in, I do. So I'm the one girl who believe in magic, maybe. For real though. Not the Wicca. But the
Oh, look at
not the Wicca. You can do it all. You can do it all.
Hey, you can come out with
It was
your
a
secret
full
book.
moon the other day. Nobody paid attention.
See?
See?
Are you involved in like crystals and stuff like that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
esoteric
All the
shit.
energy.
Yeah,
You know, that's
I gotta fix that shit, man.
Okay.
We came here
it
bruised.
open.
Gotta fix it. Yeah, use your ancient history.
What's
Fix yourself.
the poppin' crystal right now for us hood folk? I don't.
No, but all you girls out there, like I turned my whole house pink. I did like the color of love and soft and Himalayan salts and just stuff that kind of bring a more positive outlook.
Okay. So for me and myself, as a real nigga, I'm trying to get married. What would be the crystal
Yes,
I need?
jeez.
Like.
Okay,
Like a
have you
gunmetal crystal or-
did your vision boards? Have you wrote down your goals?
I mean, I've been to Foot Locker.
No.
No, you gotta have to make a.
You gotta have a goal. You have
goal?
to have many goals, and you have to have goals that you can challenge. How you have to see that shit. It's gotta be so big that when it happens, you're like, ooh, scary. Because other than that, you won't believe. So you gotta do something like it's Peter Pan. It's like you gotta see yourself fly, and then all of a sudden you say, wow, I can fly. So at the end of the day, what's your goal that's gonna get you further is one that's so far away from you. you couldn't even believe you got there. So you
You got the open shit going.
Oh.
I just be thinking about shit when I'm high, like I'm gonna do
See?
that. And then I forget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got shit like, I'm gonna do that shit. And then you forget. And then you do it.
No,
You're like,
you gotta
hold
write
up.
it down.
That's
because
why I
you're
don't write
gonna
it down.
forget.
See, that's
You're
what
gonna
it is. I'm
forget.
gonna start writing it down.
Yes. Watch, you're gonna be a multi-millionaire. I came from Section 8, man. I came from Oklahoma. I lived on Section 8. I was a CNA. I took care of older people for 7 years. I dropped out of high school when I was 17. But I'm here. You don't understand. So at the end of the day, whatever I did it right.
When you were doing that, when you were on Section 8 and being a CNA, did you manifested it? Like, yo, I'm gonna be...
I didn't know what that was first. I didn't watch The Secret till 2008, so I just wanted, it was pure belief that I wanted it. And then when I watched The Secret in 2008, Rude Boy came out in 2009. Do you feel how fast that was?
Right.
You know? So I watched The Secret January. I met Jimmy Iovine July 2008. I moved to LA August 2008, and then I worked with Polo and Chris Brown, and the song came out around 2009, and it went from there. You know, fireworks, places, things that just. So you can't tell me it don't work, cause
it worked.
It worked. It worked for me.
There you go.
It worked for me, and then I kept on reading books that have something to do with those thoughts. So
read a book, yo.
read a book.
All right. Esther D, what would you like your rainbow to say?
Read a book.
Read a book, like that, with an exclamation point on the end of it. Esther D in the building. Another life out now. Yep.
I love him. He got purple boots. And I love him because he got dog. That's a girl.
I mean, shout out to Brownie. I love you.
You are watching the Jesus and Miro YouTube channel.
So subscribe,
It's
click the
all
buttons,
us.
all the buttons right here. This is the real YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Gang, gang.
Squad.